Michael, I lost your piece of paper
Diana.
in the process of moving.
Diana.
I'm going. All right. Well, are we ready to go? All right. Okay.
You find it?
No, I don't find. I didn't find it. Is it?
Where is it?
Oh,
Diana?
I mean, there it is. There it is. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. Thank you for coming to Summit Center for Spiritual Living, where we share universal good through love. And Michael's going to light our candle. And he's coming back right now. So,
Hi. So I do light a candle, and the candle that I light this morning, symbolic. The wax represents that there's only one. All the great sages, saints, and avatars have all said that the kingdom of heaven is within us. So that light that I have just went ahead and lit on the first wick, that represents that. Second one, again, that's the communities. Look how much brighter it is. So all of our lights together again, go ahead and shine a much brighter light to the world. Thank you.
all right. And John's going to lead us in the first song.
Here we are together. Here we are, for being together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for being, for good, for better. Here we are for healing together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for healing, for good, for better. Here we are for wisdom together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for wisdom, for good, for better. Here we are for love together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for love, for good, for better. Here we are, here we are.
Thank you, John. That was wonderful, and we appreciate that. So, Michael, are you ready to do 365?
Oh, absolutely. I see psychically. I knew
Right.
that you wanted me to do 365.
Really?
Yeah. So so this is we read on Sundays, we read from Science of Mind 365. And it's getting towards the end of the year here, a couple more days. But this is for December 28th. And Dr. Ernest Holmes going ahead and again writing these. And he says, "Today I speak my word, knowing that it will not return unto me void." From Job, it says, "He is in one mind, and who can turn him?" From the Upanishads, it says that mind is Brahman, for from mind every living being is born, and by mind, when born, they live. Hermes wrote that the mind then is not separate from God's essentiality, but is united unto it as a light to the sun. Job tells us that God is of one mind, and Jesus clearly taught that this one mind includes our own thinking. Emerson also tells us that there is one mind common to all individual people, and this is the eternal and perfect mind that we use. Let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. The mind of God must be peace, joy, and perfection. We enter into this divine state of being to such a degree that our own thoughts are peaceful, joyous, and perfect. To practice the presence of God is to practice the presence of perfection, of wholeness. This perfection and wholeness includes joy, peace, and the fulfillment of every legitimate desire. Hermes says that our mind is united to God essence as light is to the sun, and that is that we are individualized rays of the universal light. And from the Upanishads say that everything is born from mind, lives in it, and by it. In him we live and move and have our being. We live in mind, and our thoughts go out into mind to be fulfilled. And this is the principle of spiritual mind healing and demonstration. Each one individualizes this universal mind in a particular, unique, and personal way. This is our divine inheritance, but we have drawn too lightly upon it, not fully realizing, as Jesus did, the limitless significance of our relationship with the infinite. We should learn more fully to enter into our divine companionship. Today, I make a greater claim upon good. Today, I speak my word, knowing that it will not return unto me void. It must accomplish and prosper not because of the power of my will, but because I am willing to let it, to permit it, and to accept guidance, power, and peace. Science Mind 365.
Thank you, Michael. And John is going to go ahead and lead us into our meditation.
I am the temple of healing love, living love and peace. We are the temple of healing love, helping problems ease, helping problems ease, clearing of disease, worries are released, living love and peace. I am the temple of healing love, living love and peace. We are the temple of healing love, clearing of disease. problems ease, clearing of disease, worries are released, living love and peace.
And-
I am the temple of healing love, living love and peace. We are the temple of healing love, worries are released.
And knowing that we are the temple of healing love, and feeling that, let's take in a deep breath and just release and relax and just let go. Let's take in another deep breath. And as we release and relax, just allow wherever you are, the chair to support you. And one more great big deep breath in. And one big push out. For spirit, God, mind, creator, the all that is love and peace, joy, beauty, power, light, life, wisdom, wholeness, completeness, perfection, prosperity, and abundance. Spirit is in all, through all, and as all. Because of this, I am one with Spirit. You are one with Spirit. And we are all one together. So knowing that love is ours and peace is ours, prosperity and abundance is ours, wholeness and perfection and completeness. I speak my word now for Summit Center for Spiritual Living, knowing that as we switch into a new year, that lives are good. We get more people to join us who want to be with us. And we also know that every person, seen or unseen, are in perfect harmony throughout their body, throughout their life. That harmony is happening today, tomorrow, the rest of the year, but for 2026. So I also know for Carol Ann and for Deb and Hannah's mother, and any other family members and friends that may have some health challenges, that they're being taken care of right here, right now. That Spirit is holding them up, lifting them up, and making sure that everything from the top of their head down to the tips of their toes is in perfect harmony. Every cell, every atom, every part of their spirit, their body is working in harmony. So with that, I give thanks for Michael for doing our end of year, our ritual that we do each year. Give thanks for John doing the music, for Kyle being here, for Hannah being here. Deb is in the background there somewhere. And I'm grateful and thankful for each and every person that can be here, but also for those who will see us at a later time or can't be here, either way. So I give great thanks. Give great thanks for all the good that is happening right here and right now. And I release my word into the law, knowing it never comes back to me void, and that it is in perfection and harmony. And so it is. Amen.
I am the temple of healing love, living love and peace. We are the temple of healing love, helping problems ease, clearing your disease. Worries are released, helping problems ease, clearing your disease. Worries are released, living love and peace.
Thank you. And as you open your eyes and you open your cameras, just take a moment to look into each other's eyes and really feel the spirit that is within each other. And just really notice it. Okay. I am so grateful. All right. Thank you. All right. I am going to, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. And with the new year coming up, Michael's going to do our bowl burning for us. And anyway, so it's going to be it's our one ritual thing we do every year. And I am just going to turn this over to Michael. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And hello there, everyone. And is Deb here? Is Deb in the background?
Yeah, he pointed yes.
Yes. Okay, good. All right. Everyone's going to need a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. So, yeah. So again, 2 pieces of paper, one to let go, and then the other to go ahead and to write the good stuff that you want for 2026. All right. So thank you for everyone who is not only here on the call, but also who are watching later on. This is one of the few ritualistic things, as Diana says, that we do in New Thought Christianity. Letting go or releasing is an extremely important spiritual principle that all the great masters and teachers have told us in one form or the other that we must do to deepen our connection with the all that is. We must do this. Again, whether you call it God or the universe or spirit, it doesn't matter. So in a few moments, I'll lead you through a meditation and a ritual, which will involve you writing down on a piece of paper what you want to let go of from 2025. And since you don't have the fancy flash paper. Please, if you want to take it outside and burn it later, you can. But what we'll do is we'll rip it up here. And then if you want to go outside later on, I have all kinds of stories about burning paper inside. Do not do that. Even if you're a professional, don't do that. So many New Thought churches, including Unity, especially Unity. I'm thinking of my friend Bobby Kaiser down in Louisville at the Unity of Louisville, Kentucky, that they're doing a burning bowl ceremony today also. What it does is it clears out all the events of the past year, especially the ones that have produced results not to our liking. However, stay tuned to this channel to find out how to make lemonade from the lessons of 2025. So this annual ceremony that we do here, it's an opportunity to let go and to forgive all of the characters, the persons, places, things, the events that have made us aware of areas in our consciousness that need healed. And again, that's the reason that they're brought up. As we can let go of the emotional attachment to the past and embrace the lessons that the event contains, we can then move on to deliberately create the lives that we want in 2026. For many, the burning bowl is a wonderful ending to the year past, and it's a great start for the year to come. And I always remember that we had people who would specifically just come for the year-end service, just to experience the freedom of letting go. So 2025 has been an interesting year, hasn't it? I'm reminded of the Chinese curse that says, "May you live an interesting life." So 2025 again has been interesting, and I think that for someone who is aware of the world through the New Thought Media Network, through talking to people from across the country and around the world, it seems that 2025, because of the political situations in our country and in others, again, that have left people not feeling at peace. So, and also personal situations. You may have experienced something this past year, the death of a loved one, a cherished and loved pet. It's okay to feel the feelings. It really is. But one of the things that will help you is as you just go ahead and release the feeling, what will happen is that you will feel better in a much quicker time. So 2025 has also been a year of personal growth and expansion too. So in the past year, there have been some disappointments and so-called setbacks. In our personal lives, we can let those events or drama either expand us or contract us. As I tell individuals, I say, if you're going to go through the fire, there's two choices that you have. Either you let it purify you or burn you. So the decision to be resilient or not lies, guess where? It lies within us. The whole idea of resiliency, the factor, especially in metal, of the ability to bounce back. If it's bent, it's able to bounce back, to be resilient. That decision lies in us. It's within us through our choice of thinking. So using the power of the will, since we mentioned our friends from Unity, one of the 12 powers from the Unity tradition, located in the middle of the head, we can choose what to think. Excuse me. And the events of our lives are either blessings or curses. Are they? Some people tell me that they look back on their lives and they said, that was a rough year. But you know what? In the overall scheme of things, it was best for all of us. So again, everything lies in mind. Everything lies in the thinking. Thinking makes it so. And it's not how many times that I get knocked down that counts. What counts is that I'm able to get back up, I'm able to shake it off, and then move on. That ability lies within us. Because, again, of our God nature. It's all in our thinking. So, why do we let go of past hurts and troubles? Well, I'll let Dr. Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind textbook, page 502, give us a good reason. Dr. Holmes wrote, it is scientific to consciously let go of our trouble. It is most unwise to hold them. Some say that we should suffer for the past errors. It is right that we should suffer. We already have done so and will continue to do so until we pay the last farthing. But the last farthing is paid when we let go and trust in the law of good. So let's understand that. But the last farthing is paid when we let go and trust in the law of good. In the Science of Mind textbook, that is in all caps. So that's Dr. Ernest Holmes getting out the highlighter and saying that this is important. It is, Dr. Ernest Holmes again, it is impossible for a sane person to believe that God delights in condemning or damning anyone. Can we get over that? And again, God is natural goodness and eternal loving kindness and holds nothing against anyone. Point to yourself, say, me too. Me too. Me too. We suffer so long as we make mistakes. We are healed when we come to the Spirit for cleansing, which takes away the mistakes of the world, converting them into great lessons, and even pointing the way to truth and beauty, to life, to health, to happiness, and success. Ernest Holmes again. It is scientific for one to consciously let go of their troubles and errors, feeling that they no longer affect them. He has learned the lesson that false ideas do not pay and is willing and glad to turn from all that hurts into that great light. And the Spirit, because of its nature of wholeness, is ever ready to take him or her into its embrace and make them whole again. So we can use science of mind treatment, spiritual mind treatment, and affirmations to order our subconscious to erase the internal patterns that is manifesting in the outer negative experiences. Now, some people get all upset or frustrated when it doesn't magically appear. Let me share with you again some tricks of the trade here. Keep your mind steered in the direction that you want. Now, what will happen is that, again, that the mind, through the miracle of neuroplasticity, the mind itself, the brain, which is the instrument that the one mind uses in us, it will turn towards that. It will turn towards what you want. However, again, we must follow any strong denial with a strong intention of what we want in our lives instead. So we'll talk more about that in a few moments. So the question I have for you today is this: are we ready to release and let go? Are you ready to release and let go? Are we really ready to release the past, whether it was good or not, so that we can experience a greater good in our lives? So I often relate letting go to the not so good that's happened in the past. Am I willing to release the internal thoughts causing the external drama in my life? As within, so without. So if there's things showing up out there, what that shows me is that I need to work on the inside. As I let go of the slide or the thought or the feeling within, then the projection then of that thought or feeling goes away. Am I really willing to forgive others and myself, realizing that both are doing the very best they can in the moment? They really are. Everyone is. Remember, the holding on to resentment only hurts the one holding on to it. Again, it's the ego mind that goes ahead. And again, nothing wrong with the ego, but it's the ego mind that has us to hold on to resentment. They owe me something. Well, really, most of the time is those people that we point the finger to, they've gone on with their lives. And then we're held holding the bag or the basket. So are we really willing to let it go? So one of my outcomes for our wonderful community here is for us to use the great teaching of the science of mind and spirit in a greater way. So when the shift happens, now I did not cuss because Reverend John Miller said, Reverend Michael, as professional clergy, you have to watch your cussing. So when shift hits the fan, do you get into reaction mode? Or do you take a deep breath, and as you exhale, does the first thought that comes to your mind is, I really need to take this to prayer? And one of the wonderful ways that I've learned over the years is the developing of an observer self. Again, we're all of one mind, but the whole idea of having that companion that just says, oh, I don't know if that's a really good thing for you to do, or you may want to be a choice here. The observer self is built through meditation. It is strengthened by meditation. As you just observe yourself through breathing, as you observe yourself through chanting, as you observe yourself, what happens is, again, that your life becomes transformed. So as we reflect upon our past year, our thinking is not only on what we want to improve, but also on the many blessings that the past year has given us. Even though it was a tough year, there's some good in it if we look for it. My favorite quote in gratitude, and you've heard this before from me, but I really like it, was attributed to the Buddha, who said that, let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. There's so much to be grateful for. And that is why that myself and others, we encourage you to develop a practice of gratitude, a great attitude. When you start, and they have studies on this, when you start steering the brain towards gratitude. What is good in my life? What is really good? Because the mind, the brain defaults into what is not working in our lives. And again, that is, you can say that's through evolution or genetics or whatever. But we can bypass that by steering the brain, which again is the instrument that the one mind uses within us. We can steer that brain and choose to use it into life-giving experiences for us. So letting go is good. We've talked about that. But as we all know, that nature abhors a vacuum. And again, if you go ahead and plow up like a grass field and you go ahead and you till the soil, if you don't plant something in it, something else will come up. So it goes back to weeds if you don't plant something intentionally. So after letting go of what we don't want, we write a letter to the universe or to God asking for, the original language is to claim or demand, what we want in the new year. And so in a moment, we will do that. I really encourage you here to go ahead and to write your letter and then put it in an envelope and then date it then to open in July of 2026. Again, just this act alone puts us in a place of deliberate creation. So it amazes me how things and events naturally come to pass just by stating a strong intent and then letting it go. So letting go and letting God is an important part of the creation process. And it really is a step that many students of the law of attraction, they miss. So again, after we state our intent or request, we are to let go and to let God. And even, again, I read Ernest Holmes almost every day. And one of the things that he points out is that individuals get hung up on how is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? And how is it going to happen is none of our business. That is God's business. That is the universe's business. We have stated our word. We have stated our intent. We know that the whole universe flows in and through us. So as we let it go, it does its perfect work in the world. And again, does the farmer, after planting the seed, wonder how it's going to grow? Well, of course not. He or she trusts that the natural law will take place and the plants will grow. So another way that the master teacher Jesus taught us is to believe that we already have our request, that we already have it. Again, we go back to our wonderful gift of gratitude here. We can thank God or the universe that we already have it by saying daily, thank you for my wealth, my good health, my friends, or whatever the request is. Now, if there is an intuitive voice or thought that has you go to a certain place or do a certain action, please do it. So as we embody our desires as our own, they become ours in reality. We do that, though, in a very light touch of letting go and letting God. One of my favorite books on manifestation was written by Denise Coates, and it's called Feel It Real. And she says, to know what you want, and then to start feeling the feelings of that desire. Then, as you feel the feelings and let go of the actual desire, guess what happens? What I'd like you to do here on here is really make a commitment for this next year, the 2026, is to make a commitment to attend here always on a regular basis. And I know that I'm talking to the church choir here who come here on a regular basis, but to really make it a point to be here on a regular basis. I'm reminded from Proverbs, the whole idea of steel sharpening steel. And that's exactly what we do here at Summit Center for Spiritual Living. We sharpen steel. We let each other sharpen the steel of consciousness. So again, make a commitment just to be here every Sunday. The act of just attending here on a weekly basis on Sundays really makes a big difference. And again, it's okay to not feel like it one morning or 2 mornings. It's okay, because when you actually go do it, then what individuals have found is that they feel much better. Again, literal changes happen when people attend on a regular basis. You not only help yourself, but you help others with your energy and consciousness in this place. And to do what John did last week, and that is invite others. Invite others to share in the joy that we experience here. So we are going to go inside for a little time of meditation and reflection. And before we do so, a little instruction on how we can let go safely. So in a few moments, I'm going to have you write on your piece of paper, wherever that you have. If you are not fortunate to have a flash paper, just write it out on a piece of paper, and then we will symbolically have you tear it up. And again, if you want to take the scraps of paper and take it outside and burn it, that's fine. Do not burn paper inside. It's just not the safest thing to do. I remember one time, I think Diana was there when we were attending up in Cleveland, I was helping with the burning bowl exercise, that the flame went right to the top almost to the top of the ceiling. So we don't want to do that. So that's the reason why I use flash paper here. So what you want to do here is not really dwell on what happened, but just write a word or two that just brings up the feeling or the emotion. And again, when ready, what I will do is this. I have our names written on a piece of paper here, and I will act as your ceremonial magician here, and that you can also put all of your feelings here on this piece of paper. Again, because there's only one mind. What we're going to do here is, again, that you can put you can put the things that you want to let go of on your piece of paper. And then when we do the ceremony, then I will hold this up, and then you can go ahead and you can put the things that you want to let go of, the feelings, the emotions, you can put that into this piece of paper. Okay? So let's turn within. Let's go within. As we take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. Take another deep breath in. Inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Go within. Turn within to that peaceful place that's within you. And as I ask the question, just write down 1 or 2 words that represent what you want to let go of. And when you get your answer after I ask the question, again, just kind of use soft eyes and allow yourself then just to go ahead and to put 1 or 2 words of what you want to let go of on the piece of paper to be torn up and or burned. So first, what do I need to release from 2025 to be all that I can be in 2026? What do I need to release from 2025 to be all that I can be in 2026? Just write it down, 1 or 2 words. Okay. Another question you can ask yourself is, do I have a constant mental pattern of depression, anxiety, fear, or anger that I am willing to release? Do I have a consistent mental pattern of depression or anxiety or fear or anger that I need to release? Are there any addictions that I'm having trouble stopping because they harm me and others? Put that down on the piece of paper to release it and let it go. You don't have to know how to stop. You just need to be willing to release it and let it go. What addictions, or are there any addictions that I'm having trouble stopping because they harm me and others? Are there any people, places, or conditions that I need to let go of and release from the past year? Am I holding anger towards anyone or anything? Are there any people, places, or conditions that I need to let go of and release from the past year? Am I holding anger towards anyone or anything? Another question I ask is, does it really help me in the long run? Again, put that on the paper to be released. Are there any constant patterns of beliefs that need to be let go of, like lack or poverty? How about a pattern of ill health? Are there mental patterns of depression or victimhood that you would like to let go of? Again, just put them on a piece of paper. Are there any constant patterns or beliefs that need to be let go of, like lack or poverty? Again, how about the pattern of ill health? And are there mental patterns of depression or victimhood that you can let go of? Remember, when I point towards somebody else and I say it's their fault, I have 3 fingers pointing back at me. They may have done wrong, but again, that on some level that I have brought them into my life on some level. Am I willing to let that go? So who would you like to forgive but can't on some level? Be willing now to place their names on the paper and give them over to the universe to forgive. Who would you like to forgive but can't on some level? Again, just be willing to place their names on the paper and give them over to the universe to forgive. So ask your inner light if there's anything else that you need to let go of at this time. Okay. Again, with soft eyes, with that meditative gaze, just look into your camera for just a moment here. So what I'd like you to do here is this. I would like you to mentally put all that you wrote and also any feelings that you have here of anxiety or anger. I want you to just project them onto this paper. I have a piece of paper in front of me, piece of flash paper. Just project it onto that. Any feelings of anxiety, any feelings that you wanted to let go of, any conditions, any type of beliefs, what you've written on your paper, energetically put it into the paper that I have in front of me. Just put it in it. Just let it go. This piece of paper can handle it. Just put it into the paper. Yes, put it into the paper. You can also symbolically put it into your paper too. Yes. Just let it go. Let it go. Yes. So now what I'd like you to do is, as I symbolically burn this, I would like you to tear up your piece of paper if you can do so safely. On the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, and 3. Do you see that flame? All right. So again, this symbolically is for you. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Take a deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. Let me go get Diana's. Okay. One more time. Any feelings that need to be released now? Again, we'll do it again. 1, 2, and 3. All right, take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale. So what you want to do now on your blank sheet of paper is this. Again, nature abhors a vacuum. We need to intentionally set things of good for the next year. It's not going to happen by magic. It happens by intent, on believing again in your own magic, in your own access to universal presence and power. And it's already within you. So again, what I'd like you to do here in just a moment, again, is write a letter to God. And we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but to write a letter to God, and we're getting towards the bottom of the hour, but write a letter to God, and then to go ahead and then to fold it up and put it in an envelope. So I'm just going to give you enough time to start here. You can just say, Dear Universe, if the word God, if that doesn't feel comfortable, loving presence, infinite intelligence. So just write the letter as, again, thank you for, and then go ahead and write your request as if you've already received it. Okay. You can finish that later on, but I'd like you to, if you want to, is to go get you don't have to right now, but go get a 3x5 card and write a key word for the next year. Again, a key positive word for the next year. That really, again, that when you look at it, that it just stirs up the feelings of good in you. It may be good health. It may be peace of mind. Whatever that it is, just go ahead and then just put 1 or 2 words on a piece of paper. And then that goes either on your mirror or that goes in your pocket. And again, those are the key words for next year. What you want to keep your focus on. Again, you want to keep the focus on good in your life. All right? So let's pray. So we give great thanks, blessed Spirit, as me for all the healing that's taken place here. I now allow your voice to guide and protect me in this next coming year. I now allow myself to be prospered and blessed. I now allow myself to be healthy and whole. I now allow myself to be loving and loved. And I now allow that peace that passes all understanding to be in my heart now and always. Thank you, Spirit, as me. And so it is, and so I let it be. Amen. So it is.
Shall I play a tune?
John, would you like to do a song for us?
Yes. This is a song I traditionally do for this presentation called Knowing. If I can get it up, here we go. The sun may shine tomorrow. A better day is coming soon. While the shadows linger, we will dance by the light of the moon. We will bind our fears into a bundle, then cast it on into the flame. The time has come for knowing the truth has always been the same. The door is opening so slowly. It is hard to notice it's so slow. Bit by bit, it is moving. We can listen to the crack of what to know. We will bind our fears to a bundle, then cast it on into the flame. The time has come for knowing the truth has always been the same. knowing, though we may know before long, we will bind our fears into a bundle, then cast it on into the flame. The time has come for knowing, the truth has always been the same. The truth will always be the same.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Michael. And appreciate that. It is time for our opportunity to give. There are several ways you can do that. You can go to Zelle, or you can go to PayPal, and you would go to sscofakron@gmail.com. That's sscofakron@gmail.com. Or you can send a check or money order with the word summit on it to 1199 Lexington Avenue, Akron, Ohio 44310. So with that, just let's take our gifts right top over left, and just know with me that all that we give, all that we have, all that we receive is blessed in a very special manner, and that it goes to the work of Summit Spiritual Center, Summit Center for Living, that it just goes in a wonderful way for the rest of the year and for the upcoming year. That life is wonderful. So it is. Amen.
So it is.
Okay.
Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. Unlimited, infinite good is mine. Wherever I go, I see good. Whatever I do, I feel oh so good. I'm worthy and entitled to good and more good. Good crowds itself upon us, wraps itself around us. We give ourselves permission to accept more good, express more good. Good and more good is ours, and ever increasing good is ours. Thank you, Spirit, and so it is.
All right. Time for announcements. Michael.
Go ahead.
Well, the first one is next month we will be doing our regular look into the beginning of the introduction to the science of mind, and we'll be doing that. So that's going on. Also, Carol Ann, I'll let you talk about Carol Ann's thing coming up, Michael. And
Yes, if you have not received an email, I will send it to you. But the email, we're going to have Caroline's going to do a very special program on Monday nights, starting on, I think it's the, I'll have to get the dates.
It's the 7th, I believe.
The 7th, okay.
I believe.
So yeah, starting on yes, thank you. Starting on January 7th, again, it goes through a process of much like we did tonight, but kind of for us to let go of the things that aren't working, and for us to embrace the things, and also to increase the things that are. So that, again, if you have not gotten that email, please let me know. My email address is pastormichaelmangus@gmail.com. pastormichaelmangus@gmail.com. All right. So I spend most of my week at ntmedia.org. Check out all of our cool programs. And this month we are coming up in January, we're debuting a brand new system. Whereas if I tell you that I'm going to be live on the air all you need to do is to go to ntmedia.org and it'll show my program or others live. So again, that'll be coming up. John, what are you doing these days?
Well, other than playing euchre last night and losing again, which I wrote on my sheet, no more losing.
Okay.
But, YesWise.com is where my Instory programs are posted, as well as my YesWise channel on YouTube. Just put in the word YesWise at YouTube. It should come up. And by the way, if you ever want to watch my songs, you just put John David Miller in YouTube. And if you play one, I've tried it. They just keep feeding more songs. These are not all good performances, but they're songs I present at my songwriter meeting. But there's quite a few of them there.
So are they on your personal page or on your YesWise page?
I'm probably on these. Well, they're each posted. I believe they're on the Summit Songwriter Summit page of YouTube. Okay. But some of them I'm starting to put up on my channel as well. Probably eventually I'll get them all up there too.
Hey. All right. So I guess that's much for that. It's that time for our moment of silence. And Michael, do you have the bell? No. It's on the floor. It was on the floor.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So just I will lead us into the silence and lead us out. Just close your eyes. And I'm going to count us in and I'll count us out. 3, 2, 1. One, 2, 3. Thank you, John.
Who needs
that? Worked out perfect. That way, when we don't have the bells, we're good. That's wonderful. Thank you. All right. So the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
All right. Well, I'm going to save Old Lang Syne for next week because then it'll actually be the new year. All right. We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out loud. We are the people of love. We are the people of peace. We are the people of peace. Sing out, people, sing out peace. We are the people of peace. We are the people of joy. We are the people of joy. Sing out, people, sing out joy. We are the people of joy. We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out love. We are the people of love. We are the people of love.
All right. So, thank you. And that's the Hannah, you can end our Facebook feed. And within